something we all take for granted? Coal. You know, the thing that kind of keeps our train running throughout the entire game. This spawns in every single general store. So today, I am never using coal in this run. I love coal, but I'm not allowed to use coal at all for this run. Make sure you guys like and subscribe before we get into the video. This was crazy. Usually, I would spend the 70 bucks on, what's it called? Coal. Coal is the one word I'm not allowed to say. No more saying coal. Dang it, I already said it. Luckily, the game knew that there were going to be some random people doing some goofy challenges. So, they've blessed us with the beautiful thing that we all know and love called newspaper. Now I chose the Alamo class because I don't want to use newspaper for blocking out zombies. This is our fuel source for about negative kilometers. So I think the only thing we could do here is buy a revolver. Bruh, we're already out of fuel. So we're in the middle of nowhere. So I might have to walk forward a little bit. Guys, we might have to utilize the horses. So now I have my revolver out, and guys, look away if you love horses, cause yeah. Alright, we have practically nothing, but hopefully this will get at least, gotta get somewhere. Oh wait, yes, it's nighttime, so we are gonna stop, and we are gonna try and kill as many zombies as possible. So I think I just gotta bait a couple zombies. Oh, okay, we have our first helper. In the fireplace we go. Night was a little bit of a grind, but I did manage to get a couple zombies, a little more, just a wee bit more fuel. I think our hope is to try and get to a house. Oh wait, there's a house on our right. There's a house on our right. Hopefully it has something I could use in there. I mean, it has a chair. Bruh, that was the middest house I've ever seen in my life. Okay, yes. We have a dynamite zombie, like I told you. Just gotta wait for him to kill himself. Alright, got quite a few. I got 5 zombies, and we're in. Gonna use this trick. I'm just gonna hide in here. Alright, bro, he just lit his dynamite. He got stuck on the train. He's gonna blow up, and there we go. Dynamite zombie taken care of. There is this extra guy here, so we are just gonna get rid of him. I don't even know what the rain does. I'm gonna assume that it's just cosmetic and to look cool. But I think we just kind of gotta do what I'm doing. Gotta slowly pick off every zombie. This is the longest time I've ever took to do a town. I'm just putting that out there. This 31151. If I could even get a little bit of gold and stuff. Oh, a cutlass, or a cavalry sword, or a cutlass, whatever you want to call it. Yes. Goodbye, shovel. I can't use. I will yoink the gold plate. I'm gonna leave those for now. I did make it into the church. I want to loot this quickly, and then I want as much. Okay, I'm gonna go. It looks like a vampire night, so I will go back to my train. Guys, we have basically, by taking out this town, we might be stacked if I can make it out of here alive. I am going to put all of this on my train. This stuff's pretty useful. I am going to go rob the bank. Wow, I can't believe that I actually got through to this place. 31151. This is the most goofy bank I've ever seen. I do want to get lots of fuel items. Okay, we are now at the first outpost. Yay, we made it. Okay, why am I hearing the vampire music? This is actually an insanely hard challenge. I'm not even lying. This challenge is so weird. You'd think it would be easy because the newspapers would get you to a first house and the first house would get you to the town. No, that's not how it worked for me. I had to walk like a bunch to get them horses. Yeah, you heard me right. Rifle. Because I do happen to want a rifle. I like that word. And look at all the zombies that were horribly destroyed. Usually when I raid a town, I have a treasure pile. Now I have a fuel pile. Alright, it's time to go. Now I think the annoying part is I'm probably gonna have to stop at nearly every town so I can get enough fuel to keep going. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Alright, here we are at the next town. And I will clear this out really quickly. I am going to fuel up a little bit, so I'm gonna need to yoink a couple of corpses. And now it's time to just have the gold. I just want to sell everything, bro. Like, I don't need this stuff. This is so scary, honestly. Like, because what if I just run out of fuel? I don't want to walk like another gazillion kilometers or meters just so I can find a little bit of fuel. So it's really quite a little bit of RNG. You know what? I'm gonna buy a couple snake oils. So yeah, so I can heal. I'll even buy like a couple extra. That's how confident I am. Actually, that's how unconfident I am now that I think about it. All right, I'm just gonna quickly clear out this place for fuel. I don't really need money anymore. We are now officially halfway through. And we aren't too close to running out of fuel either. All right, the town is on our right. So we are gonna have to stop here for some fuel because I don't have too much fuel items. There's not much in there that could be used for fuel. Bro, I'm just gonna have to use all of the corpses. Yes, the books are somewhat fuel. And then the doctor. The doctor has a chair. Okay. That's somewhat usable. Alright, now I have a full tank, but I do want to try and get all of these corpses. Alright, guys, we're almost at the final safe outpost. I kind of count the outlaw outpost as one, but I'm almost done with this run. So I do think it's possible to beat the game without using coal. But we are super close to this final outpost, and we are going to have to fuel up a little bit when we get there. Because the dial says I'm low. Alright, now it's time to just get all of my fuel back. Alright, I just loaded in all of the zombies into the tank. Now we just have to get all the way to the end. Okay, so we are now at the final outlaw checkpoint. So we're going to stop right here. Go a little forward more. And now it's time to take off the turrets. And that's 2. So now it's time to get back inside. Just so I can, there we go. Now we have a little more fuel. Go inside a little more. Stop here. Okay, that's really close. Whip out a holy water. Yeet it. And just take them out. Ow. I got hit. Alright, time to bandage. Medkit, medkit, medkit. Bang. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put this stuff here. Snake oil. Gotta get rid of that turret guy. Ow. I'm gonna use a snake oil. Just so I don't die. Gonna turn the crank. And there we go. 4 minutes are active. Just gotta survive these couple minutes. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was pretty long. This was a really long recording since, well, I had to walk a little bit at the beginning. You know what? It took me half an hour just to get to the first town. That's how long the recording is. I really hope you enjoyed the video. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Once again, thank you all for watching. Now it's just time to finish off this final part.